Carlos Alcaraz's lesson in humility, following Rafa Nadal's legacy. Stay tuned until the end of the video, where we'll reveal the tournament draw for Alcaraz's next match. Carlos Alcaraz is known not only for being an incredible tennis player but also for being an exceptional person. Recently ranked world number 2, he traveled from Saudi Arabia to the Enrique Roca Stadium in Mercia to watch a first federation match between Mercia and Marbella. Sitting in the stands among the fans, Alcaraz's gesture quickly garnered attention on social media. Carlos Alcaraz is one of a kind. Rafa Nadal has long been admired for his humility, both in victory and defeat, and it seems his legacy will continue with Alcaraz, whose journey promises greatness. Despite his young age, Alcaraz's career so far has been marked by actions that reveal his character. The most recent of these moments happened last Sunday at the Enrique Roca Stadium in Mercia. Following his recent loss to Jannik Sinner in the Six Kings Slam final in Saudi Arabia, where Rafa Nadal also bid farewell to the professional circuit, Alcaraz headed straight to Mercia after arriving on a private flight from Saudi Arabia. Carlos Alcaraz and Rafa Nadal's legacy. Alcaraz received a warm round of applause from the Mercia fans when he appeared by surprise in the stands to watch the local team play Marbella in a scoreless game. The Mercia team started the match at the top of the league standings, and the world number 2 didn't want to miss it. Instead of sitting in the VIP section, he chose to watch the game from the regular stands, near the presidents of both teams, which meant entering the stadium alongside other fans. This led to a wave of excitement as fans seized the chance to take photos with the young tennis star, a player expected to dominate the sport in the coming years. True to form, Carlos Alcaraz didn't shy away from signing autographs and taking pictures with fans, demonstrating values reminiscent of his idol, Rafa Nadal. The two Spaniards had just competed in a desert tournament, each earning €1.5 million, with Nadal winning a golden racket to mark his retirement from professional tennis. Carlos Alcaraz's calendar. Alcaraz is taking a short break before the season's final phase, where he aims to end a magical year on a high note, having won Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and a silver medal at the Paris Olympics. His focus in the coming weeks will be the 2024 ATP Finals and the Davis Cup Final. First, Alcaraz will compete in the Paris Masters 1000, held from October 28 to November 3, where Novak Djokovic won't be participating. A week later, from November 10 to 17, the ATP Finals will take place at the Inalpi Arena in Turin. After that, Alcaraz will head to Malaga for the Davis Cup Finals from November 19 to 24, a tournament that will also serve as Rafa Nadal's farewell. Spain will face the Netherlands in the quarterfinals on November 19, with a potential semi-final matchup against the winner of Germany and Canada, while Italy, Argentina, the United States, and Australia compete on the other side of the bracket. Carlos Alcaraz shares his unique tournament diet. At just 21 years old, Alcaraz has secured his place as one of the world's top players, currently ranked number 2 on the ATP list after reaching number 1, a spot now held by Jannik Sinner. Having won 4 Grand Slams, including this year's Roland Garros and Wimbledon, 5 Masters 1000 titles, and a silver medal in Paris, Alcaraz recently shared insights into his diet. "I don't follow a specific diet, but I try to take care of myself. I've learned a lot about nutrition and what works for my career," he explained in an interview with the ATP website. "I don't have a formal nutritionist, but Juanjo Moreno, who studies nutrition, helps guide me in tournaments." Alcaraz detailed his pre- and post-match meals, saying, "I eat gluten-free pasta with a cacao cream called ambrosia, which is olive oil and dates, about an hour and a half before playing. During matches, he often eats a bar made from dates, egg whites, and guarana, usually combined with a banana, a routine he has followed for about a year and a half." Del Potro's record almost broken by Alcaraz in Beijing. Earlier this October, Alcaraz clinched the ATP 500 title in Beijing by defeating Jannik Sinner in an intense 3-hour final, marking his 16th professional title. Alcaraz, at 21 years and 150 days old, became the second youngest player to beat the world number 1 in a final after losing the first set, just short of Juan Martín del Potro's record at the 2009 US Open. A favorable draw for Alcaraz. The 21-year-old Alcaraz will return to the Paris-Bercy Masters 1000 from October 28 to November 3, where he aims to improve on his past results. With a favorable draw, he's unlikely to face top-seeded Sinner until the final. As the second seed, he's also exempt from the first round. His opening match will be in the second round against either Chilean Nicolas Jarry or a qualifier. In the third round on Thursday, Alcaraz could face local player Ugo Humbert, whom he has already beaten twice this season. For Friday's quarterfinals, he might play either Casper Ruud, ranked 8th, or Tommy Paul, a consistently challenging opponent. Semi-final opponents could include Daniil Medvedev, Hubert Hurkacz, or Grigor Dimitrov, with a potential final showdown against Sinner or another top player, such as Alexander Zverev. The Paris-Bercy Masters offers a great opportunity for Alcaraz to gain ATP ranking points, especially since he lost in his opening round last year. Although he trails Sinner by 4,300 points, a strong performance could bring him closer. After this event, Alcaraz has only 2 tournaments left on his schedule, the ATP Finals and the Davis Cup Final. Among other Spanish players, Pablo Carreño, who is competing with a protected ranking of 204th, will face Karen Khachanov in the first round. Pedro Martinez, ranked 39th, will play a qualifier, and Roberto Carballes will face French player Alexander Muller, with Jaume Munar also up against France's Corentin Moutet. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and like it. At Tennis Zone, we're dedicated to bringing you the best information for the best audience, sharing in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive coverage of everything tennis. Join our community and be part of the tournament excitement with us. At Tennis Zone, we strive to offer high-quality, up-to-date content about players, tournaments, strategies, and the most relevant tennis events worldwide.